was just in Ross. And I'm checking out and of course buying plastic shit. But actually this thing's cool. Drooling over all the Halloween stuff because I got all the Halloween stuff. But I know if I wait a couple months they'll all be super cheap. But yeah. Oh, I don't know how to show that off. But I'm at the counter and the woman's like, did you ever do the Pokemon stuff? And I'm like, no. I said I was a little bit too old for that. I was into the more mature stuff, like Batman and Spider-Man, you know, as a joke. And she's like, oh yeah. She thought I was serious. You get that a lot here, like that kind of sarcasm doesn't work really well. Dry humor doesn't work really well. People take things literally, kind of. A lot of that is how people are here. Or at least I found with the with the Islanders, which is good because sarcasm really isn't good. It's a very hat type of thing, you know. It's better to just mean what you say and say what you mean. But being an East Coast guy, it's just I think it's stuck in me. I don't think I can ever fully shake it. Dry humor and sarcasm also doesn't work well online. I've gotten into so many fights and misunderstandings and miscommunication because I'll say something that I think is obviously, a joke, and it isn't taken that way. It still happens now. And at that point, what do? You gotta explain yourself. I usually just don't comment back. That's kind of it. Because I've made the mistake of trying to explain it in the past, and some people just don't get it, and then you're just digging yourself into a hole deeper and deeper. But yeah, it was kind of funny just now at Ross. I haven't heard anything new in the media anyway about the what they want to do about the pox stuff. They're calling it Mpox because I guess if you call it monkeypox, it's problematic in some way because of it's homophobic, or is it racist? It's one of them, maybe both of them. But you're not supposed to say monkeypox, which is what it was, at first. And they set it all up for that too. Like, they planted these stories in the news. I remember covering a story about a truck that crashed in New Jersey, and it was full of lab monkeys. And the lab monkeys got loose. Like, they ran off into the woods. And I'm like, this is just, what a stupid story. But they're laying the groundwork. They're foreshadowing, And then a couple months later, you started seeing monkeypox stuff. And I made that connection about how foolish the whole thing was, And, they kind of never picked up on that thread. Well, they didn't for a long time at least. So now they are again. World Health Organization came out and said another pandemic is on the way and there's going to be lockdowns, but I haven't seen any follow-up to it. But they're referring to it as Mpox. And when it first came out, monkeypox, it first came out in the story, in the narrative, when they first wrote it into the story, it was affecting gay men, mainly. And so a lot of people, random people online whose comments I read, were pointing out that this outbreak comes after Pride Month, which they have probably have a lot of get-togethers, which would cause such a thing to proliferate, if there is indeed anything to this at all. I don't think it's even real. Like everything else they do, they float something that doesn't exist. They get people all scared about it, and then they want to give you a cure for it, just like AIDS, just like COVID. And yeah, they've already talked about a vaccine for the Mpox, but when it came out at first, it was called monkeypox, and it was tied to gay men. They were saying that, well, they were saying a kid had gotten it and a dog had gotten it who were with gay couples. Now, they obviously want you to think that they were, and I'm not saying it doesn't happen in gay families. It definitely does. It happens quite a bit. That's the reason why they adopt, you know. But in my opinion, you know, that's the only reason they want a young boy around. Because they all fucking love young boys. I tell you, even the gay couples or gay friends I had that, you know, were kind of normal, or I thought they were normal, go into the bathroom and there's always some picture, or that, what is that guy, that fucking James Updike, whatever his name, the one that does all the naked kids and the weird shit. There's always some little boy peeing into like a fountain or something with his pants down. You're like, oh, that's cute, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that would be cute anywhere. But a lot of imagery is around. Not going to be biased because, you know, I've had my experiences with that as a youngster. So maybe I'm a little bit salty. Yeah, I feel like all the people, all the things I complain about or talk about or make comment, I'm not complaining about it, just making comment on it. Spiritual War Correspondent, just telling you what's going on. It always has some deep-seated thing in my past. Like I talk about the JQ quite a bit, and I think that stems back to the forced mutilation on me when I was a baby with no anesthesia of circumcision. Changed my, well, it changes everyone's brain. It changes your brain makeup, the chemicals in your brain, makes you more subdued, subservient. That's not just my opinion, that's fucking research, man. That's hard shit, that's settled science. But yeah, so maybe that's salty about that. So I don't know, who the fuck knows? You know, you carry all this stuff with you, even if you don't realize it or want it there. But yeah, so since I did that video like a couple days ago, I've been kind of looking too in the news, and I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of development. Maybe they don't know where to go from here. Maybe they didn't get the response they wanted from the initial, because the way they do things is they announce the shit in the media. They put out the first stories, and they kind of see what the public reaction to it is. And it didn't get a lot of coverage, like as far as, you know, how we regularly see these things. The alarm didn't go off that I know of. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places. I don't watch TV, so I have no idea. They could be going on about it on CNN and Fox News 24/7 about it. I have no fucking idea. But from just what I'm seeing online, certainly YouTubers aren't talking about it. They're too concerned with fucking Snow White. It's retarded. I know these people, they don't care about the culture, they don't care about people. They're all in it for the money. But still, it's funny seeing these guys my age making these videos with these thumbnails of them holding their face like Home Alone style, like, Snow White, she's not white. Disney, down the tubes. It's like, oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. How do you do that stuff? Like, I know it's for money, but really, man, it's so embarrassing. Men, you know, of a particular age, hetero men anyway, shouldn't be fucking concerned with the Walt Disney fucking company's doing, especially not with you know, with girls' properties, which is what it is. It's a girl thing. You know, I always used to say, like, my go-to sort of a rib was always, you know, neurotic, screaming about the sanctity of the Care Bears. And now They're ruining the Care Bears. It's like, no, not fucking Care Bears. Dumb Disney torpedoing My Pretty Pony. Fucking bloodshot eye, fucking thumbnail. So embarrassing. But yeah, I haven't seen anything else about it. I mean, I could change. I could go home now. It's early in the morning here. Sunday, early Sunday. It's not a big news, not a big news turn day, but kind of interesting. I don't know if they didn't get the response they wanted. They're recalibrating, because this is all they do. Is think about this shit 24/7. Their whole game is to keep you busy thinking about shit and fear porn. They want you always occupied with stuff. They can't for a minute let you kind of have a moment of thought, a moment of, like, you know, quiet reflection. How you doing? Hi. Yeah, they don't want a moment of quiet reflection, because then you might begin to put some things together. So they can't give that time to you. You know, they want you totally involved in whatever horse shit they can get you involved in. It's like you're in a terrarium and there's a hole in the side of it. They don't want you to see that hole. So they get in front of you doing jumping jacks and scream all day long. Hey, look over here, look at us, look at it. Because they don't want you to figure out how to get out. And there is a way out. There's a way out of this. And the answer isn't out here. I'm afraid to go in front of people. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't ever take the chance. I let them go where they want. The answer isn't out there. It's not external, you know. The answer you have all the answers and all the questions inside you, written on your DNA. Quiet reflection is a way, whether you meditate, whatever it is you fucking do. That quiet time alone, you know, you can put down the device or try to put that stuff out of your head. And you don't even have to think about certain things in Pacific or in Pacific. The answer is just going to come to you. Things will start popping in your head. Downloads. This thing's awesome. Yeah, they're like, I call them downloads. Like, you just get, or found information. Things will just appear. You just got to give yourself time to be quiet. You know, just some quiet time. And that's really it, you know. But that's why they don't want you to have that quiet time and scream at you 24/7 about one thing or another. The economy, monkeypox, Terry and Danny's buffalo chicken wings, wherever they can. Fuck, I'm hungry for buffalo chicken wings. Thanks for dropping in. See you soon. Don't blame the teacher. Blame the school.